So you want to manifest the change in your life now? Let's talk about it. It's the power of you with Andrew, and let's get right into how you can actually manifest the change you want to see in your life today. So, the first order of business when it comes to manifesting change in your life is being honest with yourself. What sort of roadblocks are you experiencing right now that's preventing you from seeing the change that you seek? Is it environmental? Is it economical? Are you in a bad relationship, whether that's with friends, family, or loved ones, or spouses? So you definitely want to really isolate and identify what is in your way of manifesting the change you want today. Okay? So identify that. And a lot of times, more than often, we're oblivious to what's really bothering us because it's actually part of our day to day interactions. Whether it's the work environment, which could be horrible because sometimes you have to go in, you have to make a check, so you just find yourself at lost and you don't know that that's what's really preventing you from change. Or is it a relationship? Sometimes we have that comfort level with our loved ones and we feel like we don't have any boundaries we need to set forth. You need to change that. Because once again, if you want to manifest change, you need to identify what are the triggers and what are the problems that are preventing you from making those changes. Now, number two, when it comes to making changes and manifesting what you want right now, be the change that you seek, okay? If you want kindness, be kind. If you want to receive money, be a giver. It all starts with the universe giving back what you give it. So if you definitely want to manifest change now, guess what? You need to take action. That means you need to do what you need to do to be the change that you seek. For example, for me, I definitely wanted to be a little more open. Guess what? I'm doing YouTube. I'm putting myself out there to you guys and to the world at this point just because I want to get that change back. I want to be a little more forthcoming. I want forthcoming. Forthcoming. I want to be a little more open just so moving forward in my relationships, whether that's with partners or loved ones or with family, I have that sense of vulnerability because I'm strong. Let's not get that let's not get that out of the way, but honestly, if you want to change, you have to be the change that you seek. And that's extremely important. And my last tip is I know you want it now, but guess what? Sometimes you have to be patient. What that means is it may not happen now. It may not happen tomorrow. It may not happen a few years from now. As long as you're willing to do the work, guess what? The work will come back to you. So it may possibly happen now, but guess what? That means you're doing the work. It may not never happen ever. Guess what? That means you're not doing the work. So keep in mind, if you want to do change, if you want to manifest change, it all starts with one, isolating what the problem is or what's preventing you from seeking the change that you really want in your life. Once again, I went over economics, whether it's a job, it's you don't have the money, or you feel like you don't have the money, or the finances or the resources not available for you. Secondly, whether it's family, we do have a comfort level where we don't want to confront our parents or our siblings with things that are bothering us, and we stay stagnant in that world where no one's changing and everyone is just complacent with negativity. Number three, whether it's a loved one, like you're dating someone, it could be your husband, your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your side piece. Not judging here, but it could be whoever. You definitely want to confront them as well. Because just like the relationships with our family, sometimes we get very complacent and we don't want to actually stand up or make the change that we seek with the people that we're doing our thing with. And number three, it could definitely be environmental. Change your environment. If you feel like you're in a place where it's not conducive to growth or the vibrations are low, guess what? You're gonna feel those vibrations. So just by changing your environment, whether that's changing the neighborhood, moving to a new city, moving to a new state, like I moved to the other state, and check out that video on how I actually manifested my dream apartment. But nevertheless, moving away sometimes just shifts the energy just because you're around new people, you're around new surroundings, you're around new adventures. So that could also be a thing when it comes to making change. Secondly, you want to be the change that you seek, as I mentioned. You want to have money? Guess what? Give money. Be charitable. You want to be kind? Guess what? Don't honk at the driver in front of you. You don't know what they got going on. Just be patient. You never know what's going on. So little things like that could pass on. You rushing to go to a job that you hate and you're in a store getting your morning coffee, let someone cut in front of you. You're rushing to a job you hate anyways, so why not take the extra time to really do something nice in return? Because guess what? The universe will pay that back. And finally, be patient. Once again, yes, you could definitely manifest change now. However, you have to do the work. That means going in deep inside, seeing what the problems are, trying to work towards and solving those problems, and that could be the change that really could be what you're seeking. So once again, those are my quick 3 tips on how you can manifest change now. This is Andrew Pierre. If you like these videos and future videos, make sure you check them out. I'll have them floating somewhere, as well as, just subscribe and read the Vibe Tribe. See you soon. Love you guys.